welcome back to my channel, Gabbyology. My name is Gabby and I'm a medical school and lifestyle vlogger, and today I have a story time.
Hi everyone, my name is Brianna. I'm Gabby's best friend.
Yes.
We went to undergrad together and now we're in medical school together.
Yes.
A little bit about me. I love shopping, going to concerts.
She does.
Musicals.
She likes partying.
Oh my god, partying, yes. Like, well, who doesn't? We're young. Gotta do what we gotta do, you know?
We're gonna get started with the story time. We're gonna talk about how we met, how it feels to go to med school together now that we've been here for like 8 weeks.
Wow. Living
together after we lived together in undergrad and all that good stuff. So we hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned. So the first question is, what's the first question? Oh, how we met. I'm doing bad. Bree's gonna tell the story because she's really good in it. So.
Okay, so we met literally the first day of undergrad in calculus class. How do you forget this story? So basically, Gabby's usually on time to class. She usually sits in the first row, but she came late that day. So she had to come sit next to me in the third row, and she wants to know why I was sitting in the third row. I want to know why you sit on the first row. Like, who are you? Anyways,
I need to sit in the first row. I need to see.
It was way too close. The professor can just literally smell your perfume. I don't have time for that. So basically, she was like, "Oh my god, like you look like you're like smart in calculus. Like, how do you know how to answer all these questions?" She was, and I'm like, "She's really good at math." I don't know if I'm smart in calculus, but I took AP Calc. She's like, "We need to do homework together. We need to study." I'm like, "Okay, girl, come over." So then we became like best friends because we figured out we had all the same classes
together. Like we took chem together.
Every major class.
Yeah.
And then she made me go in the first row.
Yes. Second question.
Second question is, what inspired each of us to become doctors?
Okay. Did we say we were gonna alternate?
Well, you go first. This is your vlog.
Okay. All right. So what inspired me to become a doctor? All right. So a culmination of things. I feel like personally, experiences, of course, and volunteering in the hospital and knowing all that. But I feel like the pinpoint, the climax of it all was basically like my experience with battling childhood obesity and visiting a cardiologist who I wanted to be like, I wanted to do that for other little girls who didn't have parents who had like a lot of knowledge about nutrition, health, and well-being, and who actually saves me. Stop. I was like, oh my god, this seems cool. Like, what else can doctors do? So then I knew I could use my medical platform to essentially help people who are like me, and yeah, that's why. There's more to the story, of course, but that's a little snippet for me.
That was beautiful. Okay, so basically I started getting experience with like medicine in like the 9th grade. My mom became a CNA nurse. She started taking care of my grandpa, taking him to his doctor's offices and things like that. So I would go with them. And I was like, oh, like you're building a relationship with my grandfather's doctor, and I fell in love with geriatric patients. Started taking care of my grandfather. I was with my mom, giving him his medication, taking him to rehab, doing therapy with him, helping him remember everything he was forgetting because of his dementia. Then I was like, okay, let me learn more. Started volunteering at the hospital. Just beautiful, the interactions that you get to have with people, just making a difference when you don't even know anything. Like now we're actually learning things, and it's like, wow, this is exactly where we're supposed to be. It's beautiful.
Stop. I wasn't here. Oh, what the hell? Anyways, next question. No, let me stop. Next question. What 3 obstacles did we each experience, I guess, to overcome our path to medicine? Bree, do you want to start?
Okay. I'll do one obstacle and you do another one.
And we'll switch like that.
Because we probably have like the same. We're like the same person, so I don't want any repetition. All right. Okay. So one obstacle I would say is like not having any family in the medical fields. Just like not knowing like how to start the application, what to do to stand out, like what classes to take, when to take them, when to take your MCAT. Like we had to figure everything out by ourselves. Like honestly, if it wasn't for Gabby, like she was like my guidance counselor. She was like, Bree, this is our schedule. We need to do this. And I was like, okay, girl, I trust you because I don't know who else to ask.
This is my son.
And honestly, it worked out. We couldn't be like, hey, Dr. Mom, what did you do to get into medical school?
Yeah, that's real.
My mom wasn't a doctor.
I definitely agree with Bree with lack of resources. You guys already know how I feel about that. But yeah, that would be mine too. She's right, we're the same person. Another obstacle I feel like we had to overcome was the freaking MCAT. The MCAT. We basically had the same story once again. We participated in a global affairs program, an internship, which was a 2-year commitment, and our second year, which was the year we had to take the MCAT. I mean, between the first and second year, we had to take the MCAT. We also had to have a full-time internship. So we were cooked. Do you know what cooked is?
Like a full-time
Internship.
35 hours a week.
With
plus
studying, travel and commute, and
yes.
like, it took me 2 hours to get home. It took Bree around the same because she lived in Long Island. She had to go to New York City. I lived in Canarsie, Brooklyn, and had to go to like what street?
Mad trains.
9,
and then
95th.
walking, like
it was crazy. And then eating, and then like we had like
studying.
And
the
we
weekends were so tired, but we had to still study during the weekends. Like it was hard.
It was hard. So I feel like that was one of my biggest obstacles, like overcoming the MCAT. And then when I did receive my score back, like still applying.
Yeah.
Like still applying, still, you know what I'm saying? Like still pushing through this whole path of being pre-med. What's another obstacle?
What's that condition that they said that everyone has in medical school? You think everybody's better than you and smarter than you?
Freak! It was on the tip of my tongue. Okay, that condition.
We'll get back to you on that condition.
We will.
But honestly, like just feeling that like everyone else around you is just like better, smarter, like they're gonna be the ones to get into med school, they're gonna be the ones to become a doctor, and like you're a failure. Like you just have to be positive, and you just can't have the negative energy, because you just have to keep pushing through, because you never know what's gonna happen.
Yes.
Like God is always there. He will always find a way.
Amen.
So just being able to just be strong and like support each other and just keep pushing through no matter like how many slaps in the face we get.
Amen.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yes, girl. I guess one more obstacle that we had to overcome, just like I feel like simple classes, like sticking through the pre-med classes and getting grades that were good for yourself. And you know, you had to be a competitive applicant throughout all your courses. So besides like the big tests, the big applications, like that, those little things during the classes and actually passing the classes, like calc, for example. I never took calculus before, okay?
That final cooked us. It cooked us so much. We didn't even get our grade back. Like,
bro, whoever you are watching this, okay? Yo,
we walked out of that final defeated. We were like,
bro,
oh my gosh, like we just failed calc.
A&P, like
every final, you really thought it cooked you. Like honestly, like
you know, we did mad good on the exam, 90s and up, like 85 okay, 80 on a bad day, like the worst day, and then we just got cooked every time. So we would go from like an A to an A minus, like A to a B plus, like that's ridiculous, you know? But seriously, like the little stuff along this whole pre-med journey was another obstacle. So next question, the differences in how we study. So Bria will go first and then I will.
Oh, I know one big difference between us, but it's good because you need differences to come together and have a whole nother technique. So I am a big picture girl. You give me the big picture topic and I can tell you what that is. And Gabby.
And I love little details. Like I need to know everything verbatim. Like verbatim. And like I'm a visual learner. Like I've learned that in med school. Like I didn't know why, but I always like colors and like seeing things a certain way. And like if I don't see it, if I hear it, like I won't remember it. But if I see it, I like just remember it. So I learned that I was a visual learner at med school, and I feel like that's why I like to read things over and over and like write things out over and over until I understand it. And then Bree,
I like grouping things. Like,
yeah, she does.
I don't know, it just helps me remember, like, okay, I know I put that there, so let me open up that box and figure out like what that detail was.
Yes.
But besides that, we both love practice questions.
Oh yeah, we both love like just practicing
and applying what we learned.
And if we don't understand anything either, like I'll be more than happy to like ask Rita to explain something to me, especially because she's really good at math. Like really good.
She's really good at bio. She told me acted in Miles the day before the test, and I got them right. Can you believe it?
She's amazing. No, she's really good in bio and like biochem, so like all those little Michaelis-Menten formulas and all that stuff.
Girl, hit them with the equation.
And like knowing how to read a timeline, like that is over there is positive, over there is negative. Like seriously, 5th grade math is not for me. She's the plug. She's the med school plug. Okay, next question. What is one thing we each do every day to ensure success? I think we do more than one thing, but I'll say one thing. I feel like listening to gospel music, no matter who plays it, that just helps us start off the day on a positive note, or like throughout the day.
Yeah, because it'll be so early. You'll just be so tired because you went to bed at 2 a.m. You were studying, trying to finish your study guide. You had to wake up at 7 o'clock and you just feel so tired and defeated. But you know, just somebody has to throw on that gospel music so
and remind you
God
that
can
like,
just be in the presence. And like he's gonna get you through this day. I would say hanging out with our friends help us too, because we realize that we're not the only ones going through this, and that like everyone feels the same way. So just coming together and be like, listen, we both struggling, but we got this. Like we just have a tight, close group, and it's just amazing.
Any apprehensions about going to the same med school? So we'll do cons and then we'll do pros first. Okay, our first one was like, should we live together? Because we lived together already in undergrad, sorry. And it was great. Like we clean, we cook together, we shop together. Like it didn't matter. It was just about like getting to know other people. So we were like, should we live together? Like, nah. Should we live together or should we kind of branch out? But then we ended up obviously living together.
And we also met friends, so
yeah,
it worked
we also
out.
met friends. So
that's
and then
good.
we're into another.
I guess another one is like, you never know with like med school, like if something can happen where one person passed and the other person didn't pass, like how would that work out? But you know, so far God's been good, and you know, he's been pushing us both to get through everything.
Yes.
So that apprehension is getting through.
It's
no
getting
problem
through
so far.
Whew. God's good. Woo, woo, woo. All right, pros of going to the same med school. You do one and I do one.
Knowing someone who knows how you study and who can help you studying the way you already know how.
Yes.
Like the fact that we like went through the whole 4 years, all the pre-med classes together,
study groups, late nights.
We know what works for us already. So it's not like we had to come here and like try to find like other people. We did find other people, and we realized like what's working for everyone now. But it's just nice to know someone
that you have somebody already, because it's just such a scary situation to go into initially. So it's like, yo, I already got Bree. Like I already know. She knows that I'm stressed. She knows that I'm hungry. Like all those other things that build up and add to other stresses, such as just studying all the time. I feel like, yeah, that was definitely a pro. Another pro going to the same med school is talking mad sugar together. Now let me stop. Another pro is like, I don't know, like I'm just so happy to have Bree. Like I was saying before, like I know when we're both stressed or like when we both need to do something, we kind of have like the same study schedule, even though like we'll study in different spaces. But like when we both need to chill, we'll chill. Or like Bree will push me to go out, or like I don't know what I'll push her for. She'll push me to go out. I'll push her to study. Like,
I'm over this. Gabby's like, no,
one more hour. No, she be doing that at like 2 a.m. Somehow we go to bed at 2. I be like, we go to bed at 11. Like, bruh.
I can't even make it to 2.
Oh my god, another pro is like, I know Bree and like we live together, so like cleaning, sleeping schedules, like she'll wake me up, like we'll never be late.
Yeah.
Let me not say that.
Oh god.
We'll never be late. But like, no, seriously, Bree knows me. I always oversleep my alarm clock. And then Bree's turning into me now, because she always waking me up. So like, I feel like that's definitely a pro. Like the cooking, the eating thing, like sharing things. She never eats her pretzels. I got it, we're locked. You know? No, seriously. And she knows I have to have cereal. Guys, let me ask y'all a question. If y'all have extra milk in your bowl, are y'all gonna... No, hold on.
2 options, maybe 3. 3 options. 1, do you drink the milk? 2, do you throw the milk out? Or 3,
why would you waste money?
3, what do you do?
Add more cereal. You guys have to comment below and let us know what you do.
Cereal,
no, and then you gotta add more milk.
And then you have 3 bowls of cereal in one night.
No, it's not really 3. It's not really 3. Listen, I still take Snapchat, YouTube. Y'all have to comment below what y'all do, so I can show Bree what majority of people do.
No, majority of people just drink the milk or throw it out. Don't add more cereal and then add too much cereal. I have to add more milk. That doesn't work. That's not okay.
Oh my god. Okay, next question. Jesus, my eyes.
Thanks.
All right, my eyes hurt. All right. And then why we ended up choosing upstate, because we each got into other med schools.
I guess location is a big one, depending whether or not you want to be closer to your family and friends. Just for the times where, like, let's say, like this past weekend, we had an exam, we were able to go back to Binghamton and see our friends for homecoming weekend. But I had got accepted to a different school in a different state, and if that would have happened, who was flying every 4 weeks to go back home to see mom? I don't know where you was getting. I don't know where I'm
getting that money from. Facts.
So like, I would say that's very important. You can say another reason.
Yeah, and then just like being able to mutually support each other again, because like we could have ended up choosing one of different schools, but I feel like that was also an additive factor, because our family was like, you have someone else, you need to go with them.
Yeah, like that's very rare. Like,
that's really rare. That was God. So we were like, maybe that was God, like legit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's just pursue it.
Yeah.
So far, it's been good to us.
We're like almost halfway done with our semester.
I know. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. God. Okay.
We basically know everything about each other. Like,
yeah, it's
awesome.
Bad. No, it's bad. We really do. Like, it's freaking crazy. I don't know how they chose us.
We're amazing. Like,
they were probably like, they put our applications together like Brianna, Michael, Gabrielle suggests.
They both did this.
They both did this. They
went
both
to the same undergrad.
Similar.
They have the same GPA.
Similar grades, same
what
GPA.
What the heck is going on with these girls?
Yeah, that's a con. We got the same everything. I'm not even joking. Exams, everything.
It always happens. All the time.
I mean, we study together, but we don't have the same brain.
Exactly.
Like, we
know, and it's not like we know all the same things, and then the other things we don't know, we both don't know it. It's like a mix. I don't know something, she doesn't. She'll know something, I don't. We will know some of the same things. It's weird.
It is weird. We literally always get like the same thing.
I know.
Like, without even talking to each other sometimes. We took a quiz for freaking med school, and then we got the same score in our first quiz. We're like, what the fudge?
It's weird.
Like, how? But like, we got different things wrong, but whatever.
Exactly.
So thank you guys so much for watching Gabbyology. Say bye, Brie.
Bye, everyone. Nice
We really
seeing you.
We really just wanted to emphasize like how important it is for Black females, Black minorities in medicine to be able to support each other. And we really hope you guys enjoyed this video and you learned something about how like we're two different people who ended up on the same path, who are still able to support and understand each other. And yeah, we just really want to illustrate that other path for other young girls. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let us know. Remember to say the cereal thing down there below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, show us love, guys. Repost. Okay, bye guys. Thank you for watching.